Welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. It is finally here. The Great Freight Race 2021. It's on. It's on. We're revenue racing. We're trying to make the most money. We're going to compete to see who can make the most money. There's 6 YouTubers involved in this, and I am one of them. If you want to check it out, you got to subscribe to this channel and you got to follow along. Now, every video I do, I tell you guys my numbers anyway. But I got 5 other YouTubers to agree to do the same thing each week, and we're going to compete to see who can make the most money over a 6-week sprint. And so hey, this is load number 1, load 1 of many more to go. So it's a 6-week sprint. We got to get our money while it's here. The rates are good, the freight is hot. Let's get going. Roll the music. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm excited. I mean, I know I'm always like a little bit excited about everything, but I'm actually really, like, this ain't no YouTube, like, fake stuff going on here. Like, I'm actually excited that we're doing this right now. This is an idea I had a while back, and basically it all goes back to when I was running Sulfur. And I had, like, you know, a few other guys that were runners, you know, and we were all hustling. And we would grind it out to see who could make the most money. And we knew based on the number of loads and how much weight we could hold, how much, you know, each person would get. So as long as you got the same number of loads, you knew you'd be close. But if a guy had like a lighter truck or a lighter trailer and he could fit a little bit more product in the tank, then it came down to, okay, what, you know, how close to that 80,000 mark did you get on each load? Because we loaded ourselves, so it was all up to us when we pulled that dead man switch and let that close that valve on the Sulfur when we were loading it. So, you know, you can try to get 80,000 pounds on every one, but if you overload, then you got to go offload. It's waste time, waste weight, you know, and then you end up at 79,000. So, you know, you try and hit like maybe 79.8, 79.9, something like that. So anyway, that's what we did. It was like a constant thing about like who would gross the most. Like, hey, I outgrossed you. I outgrossed you. We would say that to each other all the time. Yeah, shut up. You only got 14 loads, bro. I did 16 loads. And he's like, yeah, but you did 2 short loads, and I did, you know, all 16 of mine were long loads, or all 14 of mine were long loads. So then you'd have to measure it up at the end of the pay period, you know. All right, who did it? Who grossed the most? So anyway, so I just took that idea, brought it to the YouTube forum, the YouTube arena, the YouTube platform, and now we're gonna do the same thing. We're revenue racing, trying to see who can gross the most. So it's cool because we're all doing different stuff, but we're also all, you know, on the same page. So we're all owner-operators. So it's different, but it's the same. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. We got to get over here and get our load. And I'll just tell you right now, it's another chicken load. Hey, man, it's a chicken load. Starts my you know, week off, my race. Starts everything off good. Starts it off on a good footing. I'm still looking for a load for tomorrow, though. So if you hear of anything that's paying really good, you guys give me a call, right? No. All right, let's get over here to Foster Farms and pick up our load. Trailer number is V1.
Oh, V1?
I just don't have any decals on it.
I see the 3836.
I know.
I
think that was the trailer sales lot. I think that was their number.
Okay. Empty?
Empty.
Pickup?
Yep.
You know where to go, right?
Yes,
Your
sir.
name?
Nick Jenkins.
Hey, got you.
All right.
I got you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, it's like deja vu over here. It's like deja vu. We got checked in. Just doing the same thing over and over again, but hey, boring is good. The smoke is kind of messing with our sunset tonight, which sucks. But you know, sucks a lot more to actually be up in where the fires are. We just get the smoke. That's all right. I had someone in my other video where it was like it was a really bad day. The smoke was just all down there, and they were like, "Don't exaggerate. That's called the marine layer. That's just overcast." And I was like, bruh, check this out. We live in the valley. We don't get no dang marine layer. I grew up in Pismo Beach area. I know what marine layer is. We don't get it here. All right, we get tule fog in the wintertime, but we don't get no marine layer in the valley. All right, over here in Modesto, Stockton, Fresno area, nope, no such thing, bro. Especially not in August. All right, so it was actually that smoky. It was terrible. It was one of the worst days of smoke I can remember. I mean, like really bad. So I just got my door texted to me, so we got to get checked in over here. But yeah, it's a little bit smoky today, not too bad. The marine layer is a little lighter than usual. All right, let's get the heck out of here. All right, so we're docked up over there. Elway, so it's all the way down. You can see my lights on. But yeah, I just wanted to bring up some porta potty etiquette. All right, porta potty etiquette. These porta potties are at most of our shippers and receivers, right? We get stuck with rent-a-cans all the time. Now, if you guys are like me and you hate them and you're tired of walking in and just smelling just disgusting nastiness, all right, here's a trick. You see that little pipe coming out the top? You see that? That actually vents all the poop particles and the gases and the smelly stuff out the top so that you don't smell it inside, so long as you actually close the lid when you're done using the restroom. Yeah, it's a miracle. They've created a way to prevent porta potties from smelling inside, and all you gotta do is close the damn lid. All right, so that's your porta potty etiquette lesson for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Close the damn lid. It smells much better when you do. All right, we got out of there. We're just coming out the exit gate right here. So we were there for over 3 hours, about 3 hours and 15 minutes, 3 hours and 20 minutes. So a little bit longer than what I would have liked, but it's cool. We'll get down. Our first drop is actually just one pallet in Shafter, which is basically Bakersfield. So I'll go and sleep down there, and we just did 3 hours in the sleeper here, so depending on how long I sleep down there and how long it takes them to unload, we might get our clock looking pretty good for tomorrow night. So we've got to stop in Bakersfield, and then we've got to go and get down to Compton. Compton. I can't say Compton without saying all those like rap things start coming through my head. It's just the way it is, man. It's just the way it is. Anyway, so we got to get this thing. Thank you. Man, that lady was cool. She completely vacated her turn lane to allow me to make my turn. That lady, she's driven around trucks a little bit. But anyway, we'll get down there and sleep on the side of the road outside of the facility and try to make sure that we get all of our hours there as well, you know what I'm doing. You know, those of you who have ELDs, you know what I'm doing. But anyway, I don't know, for this race I might switch to paper logs since I'm running California to California most of the time. I really might. because sometimes these rules and laws just make things more difficult than they need to be. And paper logs, you just sleep when you need to sleep. You make it look right. you make it look legal, and then you go on your day. Hey, as long as that paper says it's legal, it's legal. As long as your bill of ladings and your everything matches up, then hey, you're legal. So anyway, let's get on down the road. We're gonna stop and get some fuel, and then we'll get down to Bakersfield tonight and get some rest, get some shut eye. So let's roll. Alright, we're here at the Walmart DC in Shafter, California, aka Bakersfield. And they got some parking right here out on the street, so that while you wait for your appointment, you can just park over here next to this orchard. Probably some almonds, or almonds as they call them around these parts. You know why they call them almonds, right? Because they shake the L out of them. Yeah. That is a dad joke from the Central Valley of California. You're welcome. Dang, isn't that a good looking truck, man? Isn't that a good looking truck? All right, we gotta get in here and get some shut eye so that we can get to our 7 a.m. appointment. Sound good? All right, good night. See you in the morning. All right, hey, good morning, good morning. We got checked in over here at Walmart. Got our little thingamabobber. And of course, the door they gave us, there's still a trailer in. So we're gonna go check into the office over here and see if a yard goat can move this trailer. It's got a green light, looks like it's ready to go. So hopefully they can get it out of our way or assign us a different door. Seems to be just a running theme for me. I always get doors that are still occupied. So it's that door right there, still a trailer there. Look at all the doors next to it, wide open. But they assigned me that one. So yeah, all this for one pallet too. So I'm gonna back in. I'm gonna have to disconnect and pull forward from the from the thing. So kind of a hassle for one stinking pallet, but whatever, they're paying me for it. It's not like I'm working for free. But I'll get over here checked in and see what they tell me. All right, so first door they gave us was 226. There's a trailer there. They said, oh, go ahead and put it in 225. Look, there's a trailer there too. So I said, hey, 224 is open. You want me to just drop it in 224? They said, yeah, put it in 224. Go ahead and disconnect. So we are docked in 224, disconnected, and waiting for them to take their one pallet off so we can head down to LA. All right, so that didn't take too long. Took about an hour to get that one pallet off, which is what I expected. I mean, an hour is the quickest you can get out of anywhere, especially a big distribution center like Walmart. So it wasn't too bad. And now just waiting for my clock to reset, and then we'll be headed to Compton, and we'll make the rest of this delivery, and we'll be looking for another load. I've been looking for a load while they were unloading me, and yeah, getting a little greedy. I might have been getting a little greedy. This race might be getting in my head a little bit, trying to maximize my my numbers here. But at the same time, it's just one of those things where you've gotten that rate before, so you just got to make sure and there's plenty of freight out there today. Like, the volume is really good. The beginning of the week, there's a lot of loads to be moved. So to me, it's kind of like I've moved it for that rate before. I just gotta wait for someone to be desperate enough, to want to move it for that rate again. And there's more than just the loads that I've been bidding on. There's more than that. I can call on some other ones, but some of them I don't know. They pick up this afternoon, and I don't know if I'll be able to make it It all depends on how quickly they can get me offloaded in Compton. So I'm kind of waiting on those. We'll see. You know, might just grab a load for tomorrow morning, but as we get closer to the afternoon and as I get, you know, into a dock over there, I'll kind of have more of an idea of what time I should be out of there. And I might pull the trigger on a load for this afternoon and try and stack some loads up. We gotta try to run. I mean, I always want to do that, but it rarely works out. But we'll see. Let's get down there and check it out. So we're at Ralph's in Compton. We got here at 12:40 for our 1 p.m. appointment, and they told us to go park on the side. And there's a guy who was here. He picked up same place I did. Actually had a drop-in shafter just like I did. Basically the same exact thing that I got from Foster Farms, but he had a 2 p.m. appointment, and they gave him a door right after they told me I had to wait. So his must be different stuff, different temperature, something. Not quite sure. I thought we might have something pretty similar though. So it kind of sucks that he got a door. It makes me wonder if, because she kind of called him in both at the same time, and I wonder if she got confused and gave him my door, told me I had to wait. I don't know. I don't know nothing. She just called him in at the same time because they were trying to figure out what door to put us in. And yeah, so I'm going to be waiting. This feels like one of the long ones. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't get one of those loads I was trying to get earlier, because I was trying to get a load for this afternoon that picked up at like 4 or 5 p.m. But now that it's, you know, probably going to be like a 4-hour ordeal here. I can't imagine it being less than that. It's already been at least a half hour, maybe 40 minutes that I've been sitting here. So it's not going to be a quick one. That's for sure. So anyway, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see how long this takes. You guys are in this one with me for the long haul. I know it. You guys are awesome. All right, let's see how long it takes. All right, I finally got a door. It is 3 o'clock. Not 3 o'clock. It is 2:40. So I've been here for 2 hours. Finally got assigned a door, and so I got myself a door. I just don't remember what it is. So what you do here is they give you a door, and then when you're on this side, the like little lumper station is on the other side. So you gotta stay parked and go take your bills over to the lumper station, and then come back around over here. And then they gave me the lumper amount, so I was thinking of the lumper amount, and I forgot what my door number was, but I think it was 324. I might have to call them and double check. I'm just gonna come over here and see if 324 is open. That's the number that's sticking out in my head, so I'm gonna roll with that. Might have been 334. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call the guard shack right now, double check. It's super silly to forget something like that. Should have wrote it down, but it's because you don't back into your door and then go take your bills to them. You got to take your bills to them first because they're all the way on the other side of the building. But anyway, oh well. We'll get this thing docked in here and see how long it takes them to offload me. We shall see. Gosh, I hope I'm in the right dock. The guy next to me had to detach from his trailer to let me in and stuff, so I hope it's the right one. It's 334. I'm like 75% sure this is my door. All right, let's see if I ever get unloaded. Maybe if I'm here for a while, I'll go double check. Actually, the guy next to me, so he was at Foster Farms last night too, and he's been here since 9 a.m. and it's now 3 o'clock. So he's been here for 6 hours. So buckle up, Buttercup. Think it's gonna be a while. So I'm just gonna be looking for loads for tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna be looking for this afternoon anymore. That ship has sailed. So we're gonna be looking for loads for tomorrow morning to get back up north, and or maybe we'll just run out to Phoenix real quick or something. If something's paying good, just make a quick run out to Phoenix. Boom, let's do this. I don't know. All right, let's wait. All right, hey, while we're waiting, let's get to the numbers, man. Let's get to the numbers, because we got this load. It's the first load of the Great Freight Race. So we put $2,100 down on our ledger. Boom, $2,100. $2,100 plus maybe a little bit more because we've already been here over 3 hours. So we'll probably get some detention time. So I don't know, maybe an extra 100. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to count on that right now. And it's not worth saving and waiting to make the video until after I find out because it's not worth it. Believe me. It's probably just going to be like 80 bucks. But nevertheless, might be a little bit more than this, but 2,100. That's pretty good for the first load. Boom. Let's do this. Oh yeah, so it's about 335 miles, so that comes up to like 626 a mile, so pretty good, pretty decent. You know, we get over $6 a mile when we do the 2 drops, and they were right in a row. You know, they weren't out of the way. Bakersfield, Shafter, I mean, I probably drove like, I don't know, 9 miles out of my way to get off the freeway and go over and make the delivery and then go back and get back on. So, and I usually sleep at the bottom of the Grapevine anyway, so I mean, it's pretty much, I just did what I normally do, except for I delivered 1 pallet and got paid an extra $300 than what I do on the straight throughs. So yeah, that's the numbers. That's it. 2,100, 626 a mile. I'm digging it. If we can do that, you know, every day or every other day coming down from up north, we'll be sitting pretty. Maybe we won't be able to compete in the race, but I'll be making money. That's what it's all about. All right. I need to get like a voodoo doll truck of each of their trucks and like start popping their tires and stuff. That's the only way I'm going to be able to win. But no, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. I hope everyone has a good race and stays good. So anyway, hopefully they unload me quick. We'll see. All right, hey, so this is Matthew, and he watches the channel, but not only that, but he lives in my same town.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Turlock. So it's good to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you too, man.
You want to say anything to all the subscribers?
Oh man, I love the channel, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You're an encouragement for all of us, and hopefully I can be where you're being one day, man.
Thanks, bro. And you will.
Yes, sir.
You will. Promise. You gotta do it. Just gotta buy a truck, start hustling. And he's a grinder. He's telling me all where he's been. He's been all over the country already, so he's a hustler. So he's gonna make it. That's how you do it in trucking. You just gotta keep the wheels turning. So good on you. All right, we finally got out of there, man. 6 hours later, we are finally gone. That's it for this video. We're done. The freight race must go on. We don't have another load for tonight. We don't even have a load for tomorrow yet. We're just gonna be grinding on the load boards tonight and tomorrow morning, trying to find something that we can haul back up north so we can probably do another chicken run. You know what I mean? As long as these are paying decent, I'm gonna keep on hustling these loads. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna keep going. So you know, at a certain point, the rates in the Midwest will probably, you know, win out, but you know, we can grind it out over here in the West Coast, see if we can keep up, you know, running 6 days a week, 7 days a week, try and just run on recaps, whatever we need to do to try and keep up with these guys. But anyway, that's a conversation for tomorrow. For now, $2,100 in our pockets, and let's on to the next load. Love you guys. Peace out. Matthew, it was good meeting you. Thanks for saying hi. And man, we'll have a barbecue sometime. You're right there in my town. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Love you. Peace.